Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Mahdi.fakhreddin and I'm presenting my app, My Constructions. If you are watching this on YouTube, please set it on the highest quality so you can see it properly. Okay, so here we have a list of all our projects that the project manager is working on. So we can see here the overview page. We have the name, the address. So we click on that, it shows it on Google Map for us. And then here we have the agreed price, estimated cost, which is our budget, how much we have consumed. So we can see that in that pie chart as well. And then start date and agreed completion date. So if we have consumed more than 80%, it's going to give us a warning here. And if it's completed, we can see it's green. And if it's overdue, it shows it in red. And then last schedule, framing, next schedule, who's the certifier, what's the cancelled approval, things like that. So next part, we have our contacts for this project. So we can see the names, a snapshot of the contacts, so the client, phone number, and the email. If we click on the contact name, it gives us a bit more details like the company and address. If we click on the phone or email on a mobile device, then it opens the application that runs it for us. Next part, we can add a new contact, so it navigates to a new page. Let's say we want to add a new carpenter. So that carpenter just has a phone number, basically no email, no address, no nothing. So we submit, it tells us it's created it, and now we can see it at the bottom there. Next part, we have documents which are related to this project. We can see that, if we click on any of them, it will open it for us. And then we can also add new documents. So here we give a description. Let's say we have a contract variation and we select a file, or in the next version, we're going to have a camera, which is if you're on a mobile device, it just starts the camera for you. You take a photo of any document and it just saves it for you. So we add it there, it tells us it's created, and we can see it at the bottom there. The other thing is the notes, which are like the interactions we have with different parties. So we can see here we had meetings, we had sent an email, we had called someone, talked something. So we use different icons for that, and then we can add a new one. So which means, let's say today at this time, or SMS from John about his visit, and then who it is with John, what type, it was an SMS, submit. So now you can see that it created a new SMS note for us. Next part is our finance. So at the top we have the installments, which is the payments we receive from the client. So here the project manager can say, yep, this step, the lockup, let's say, has completed. So we click on that, it changes the status to completed, it sends a message to the finance team so they can chase payment. Here are any invoices we have received for this project. So the project manager has to approve them. So if the invoice is done and paid, or it's approved, it's in green. If it's overdue and hasn't been approved yet, it's in red, and normally it's in black. So here we can say, yep, this one is approved. And here also we can have a look at the file, so it opens the attachment for us. Last part is the schedule, which are all the steps we have to do to finish this project. So we can see the different status, descriptions, and estimated start dates. So this bricking has started. Let's say now we know it's finished. So we say, yep, this one is completed. And then let's say roofing has started now. So I can say this one is started. So if we go back to the overview page, we can see that last schedule was bricking and the current schedule is roof. And at the end, if the project is complete, what we can do is we can just press on this button here, project completed, and you can see that it changes the status here and there to completed, and it makes it green. On that note, thank you very much for listening.